everyone, and welcome to the International Social Justice Commission YouTube channel. This is our first time using this platform as a way of introducing the mission of seeking justice together to a wider audience. I'm Angelica, an intern of the ISJC, working right here from the Philippines. In interviewing ISJC Director Colonel Janet Munn, we will learn about the Salvation Army's involvement in social justice and what we do as a contribution to the Salvation Army's mission to save souls, grow saints, and serve the suffering humanity. Hello, Colonel. How are you today?
Hi, Angelica. I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. So, today we're gonna have our audience know more about ISJC, and I have a couple of questions here for you to help our viewers understand and know about the International Social Justice Commission. Shall we begin?
Yes, great.
Let's get right into it. So our first question is, how do we define social justice?
Good question. It's so important. First of all, there's no justice if it's not social, or no injustice if it's not social, because these things, good or bad, justice or injustice, happen in relation to other people, right, in society. So it's social in that sense. And justice being setting wrong things right, like wherever there's a systemic inequity, we want to challenge those things, to name them, to engage in positive ways to correct them. And in terms of language of the gospel, we'd say what Jesus taught us to pray: kingdom of God come, God's will being done on earth as it is in heaven. So when all of humanity is flourishing, and indeed all of creation is flourishing, that's social justice.
Thank you. Now, since we are really working with people in the Salvation Army, I just want to know, what is the Salvation Army's role in fighting against social injustice?
Well, since Salvationists are followers of Christ, we recognize that in the Hebrew Scriptures, God describes his kingdom as built on righteousness and justice, and informed or admonished the Hebrew people to care for the widows and the orphan, the stranger, the marginalized. So it's part of our faith. And then Jesus, further, as revealing God to the world, said, as you care for the prisoner, the sick, the poor, the hungry, the stranger, you care for me. So anyone who identifies with Jesus, as we do as Salvationists, this is our DNA. And of course, the Salvation Army in particular, the poor, the marginalized, these are our people, and part of our calling in a particular way that we just embrace. And with the Salvation Army serving in over 130 countries around the world, we're actually positioned to engage redemptively in the work of justice, setting wrong things right, all around the world. So it's part of our DNA as followers of Christ. And again, as a movement, as an organization, we're just positioned in communities already all around the world to be part of a solution in the many challenges that we face in terms of social injustices.